morning and welcome to today's Salem News broadcast. I'm Paige Turner.
And I'm Anita Brake. Thank you all for joining us on this beautiful Monday morning. As today's headline suggests, we have a rather thrilling story to share with you all.
That's right, Anita. During the past Halloween weekend, or Halloweekend as the kids call it, a young man named Goodman Brown embarked on an adventure driven by an internal calling. During his journey, Brown encountered several familiar faces who exposed secrets about the past and Brown's own loved ones. For a closer look at this story, let's hear from Crystal Clear in the field. Crystal?
Thanks, Paige. I'm here at the home of local man young Goodman Brown, who has had quite an interesting couple of days. Recounting the events from the beginning, Brown left his home on Friday evening after feeling called on a mysterious journey. Brown's wife Faith recounted the scene of her husband's departure.
I just didn't know what had gotten into him. He said to me, "My love and my faith, of all nights in the year, this one night I must tarry away from thee. My journey, as thou callest it, forth and back again, must needs be done twixt now and sunrise." It's so unlike him to leave it and give no explanation of where he's going and to just leave me all night like that. All I knew to do was to make a cup of tea and go to bed. That's all that I could bring myself to do because I was just so worried.
As you just heard, Brown gave no real insight into the content of his journey, only that it had to be taken. Continuing into the night, our young traveler came across an older gentleman who was carrying a staff that Brown said was as if it had been a living serpent. We were able to interview Brown last night, and here's what he had to say.
Once I entered the woods, I encountered a devilish gentleman. I got the feeling I was supposed to be meeting him, but I had no idea why. I remember him telling me the clock of the Old South was striking as he came through Boston, and that is full 15 minutes ago. I was really confused, but he seemed pretty impatient, so I just told him that fate had kept me back a while. He didn't seem to care why I was late. He was just upset that I was late. Anyway, once we started our journey, we got to talking about my family, who he apparently knows really well. He told me that he's been well acquainted with my family, as with ever a one among the Puritans, and that's no trifle to say. He helped my grandfather, the constable, when he lashed the Quaker woman so smartly through the streets of Salem, and it was him that brought my father a pitch pine knot, kindled at his own hearth, to set fire to an Indian village in King Philip's War. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. There was absolutely no way he was telling the truth. He was just out of his mind. Gook thinks so too. I named him after the Deacon Gookin, before the incident happened. Anyways, say hey, Gook.
Young Goodman Brown goes on to tell the S&B team that the pair walked through the forest together and eventually came across a gathering of people. Brown merely observed this meeting when he saw some church deacons, the town minister, and even his own wife. He described the ceremony as grave and dark-clad, saying that it was a confusing blur of darkness, flames, and sinful singing. When questioned about the gathering, all parties denied their involvement. Many people gave alibis, including Brown's wife, who said she was fast asleep in her bed at home. While Brown does not remember many details of this ceremony, he does seem to be still feeling effects of the weekend after saying, on the Sabbath day, when the congregation were singing a holy psalm, he could not listen, because any anthem of sin rushed loudly upon his ear, and drowned all the blessed strain. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Crystal. Since the event, young Goodman Brown has been withdrawn and is distrustful of those around him. Town officials say there is no further investigation planned, calling Brown's account troubling but unconfirmed.
That's right, Paige. We don't know all that much about that mysterious night in the woods, only what we've gathered from Brown and his wife. In related news, Goodman Brown has announced he will no longer be attending neighborhood potlucks, citing newfound trust issues. We'll keep you updated on that. Taking a turn, we have a word from our sponsors, then humidity with the weather.
Happy holiday season, everyone. We here at Salem Church have been getting into the Christmas spirit by collecting and packing shoeboxes for Operation Christmas Child. Through our generous church community, we were able to pack over 100 boxes for children who may not get to experience Christmas where they are. Then again, not everyone is as blessed as we are here in Salem. So if you're feeling led to contribute to the Lord's work, come on down to Salem Church and see what He has in store for you.
Good morning, Salem. Let's take a look at our weekend weather forecast. So, starting off, we've got clear skies and a low of 68 with a high of 76. And then at about 1 o'clock, we're expecting to see 80% chance of Pink ribbons falling from the sky. Well, that's a typo, but oh, no, wait. Pink ribbons are actually falling from the sky. Let's go take a look. Oh my, oh my goodness. There's pink ribbons actually falling from the sky. I guess there is really a first time for everything. We might even see pigs flying next week. That's all I got. Back to you, ladies.
Wow, thanks, Hugh. I don't suppose this weather has anything to do with Mr. Brown's travels yesterday.
Don't be silly. I'm sure that is entirely unrelated.
Well, related or not, Salem residents are advised to keep a firm hold on their hats, pets, and existential certainty. If you see a pink ribbon on the ground, do not take it as a sign that your loved ones have joined a mysterious nighttime forest gathering club. Simply leave it be and continue with your day.
That's right. Next up, we'll hear from our sports broadcaster, Ivy League.
Hey Salem! Today was this year's annual Pumpkin Smash. Many young ladies from the Salem community came out to participate in some friendly competition in hopes to be crowned this year's Pumpkin Queen. We were able to talk to a few locals at today's event, and here's what they all had to say. I'm here with some of Salem's best coaches. How are we feeling today, guys?
Go Tigers!
I'm here today with Goody Cloyce. How do you feel today, Goody?
You know, I'm feeling really blessed today. Normally, I'm like teaching or studying, but today I get to be out here playing these fun games.
How do you think your performance was today? How did you prepare for this?
Well, I gotta be honest. I mean, I'm a little disappointed. We did not come out strong in this last game. I hate to say, but it got the best of us. And I really think we prepared strong. We came in, and as a team, we were working out together, we were eating together, but most importantly, we were doing Bible studies together. Okay, like we were just building that spiritual connection that's needed to win the Pumpkin Smash games.
Well, I guess you gave them the night off on Friday.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The next games are going. Gotta run. Thanks, bye.
Okay, well, I guess that's all I have. Back to you, girls.
Thank you, Ivy. You gotta love Goody Cloyce, but sometimes I sure do wonder what goes on in that head of hers.
We may never know. As we wrap up today's broadcast, we want to thank our sponsors. Today's sponsor highlight is Deacon Gookin of Salem Church. Thank you for your generous contributions to our broadcast. It's sponsors like you that make our job possible.
That's right. Without Deacon Gookin's generosity, we wouldn't have been able to uncover all the information on today's story. SNB would like to reward Deacon Gookin with 2 free tickets to the annual Salem Sunrise Prayer Breakfast, held bright and early this Friday morning, well before any mysterious midnight gatherings.
I think that's all we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in to this morning's Salem News broadcast. I'm Anita Brake.
And I'm Paige Turner. Remember to stay smart,
Stay safe,
and stay out of the forest.